Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Rice Guy Podcast. I'm your host Dan, here with me, Ren,
Yo,
Alan,
So,
and no guest. I guess we ran out of people to call up.
it's okay. I feel like in this way, people focus more on the host and less on, wanting guests.
Yeah, they
dude,
gotta focus on us.
we're the main star of this show, alright?
Amen. Amen.
Speaking of characters, like what caricature would I be? And you guys?
Oh, yeah, you mean like the archetypes?
Yeah, like how would people characterize us?
Um,
Dan's definitely
well,
Moe.
Moe?
No, I'm just kidding.
Moe.
Nico nee.
Alright, that's enough, Avery. That's enough for you.
Dan would be like I feel like he'd be the older brother.
What?
I'd be the retarded brother.
I think Alan would be the relatable, actually not relatable Kelly fuckboy.
Oh,
No,
Where-
Alan's like that soft, no, that soft brother.
Yeah, but that's
I'm
where we
that
draw.
retarded
That's where we draw like the girls. Like the girls would relate to Alan, right? They would get
Mhm.
drawn in by his hard exterior but soft interior, and then they would get
Yeah.
drawn in by you for your goofiness. Actually, no, the guys would get drawn in by you. Girls, not so much.
Okay, and then you'd be like a how to say like a all around.
No, I'm just a narrator, so like people are just there to hear me talk about the subject matter, and they move on to you guys.
Oh, you're just talking about the context of a podcast.
No, I'm just talking straight up.
Come
Every
on.
fucking day of my life. I'm like, hey, is this seat taken? They're like, oh, this guy's narrating.
Hey, come on, come on! Don't put yourself down. You're a great ASMR voice actor. Okay, Dan?
he's alright.
You might as well say, hey, you're a good friend. Don't push your luck. This guy really just giving the nice guy talk.
Nice guy talk. So, what is on today's menu, Dan?
If you don't mind, I'd like to talk about something very unfortunate.
What is it? The fact that you're single?
No, something more unfortunate. A real fucking tragic event. So, on November 14th, 9 a.m. PST, there was a school shooting that happened in California. And
Mhm.
I
Rest in
can't, I
peace.
can't say it, but the guy was Asian. Fuck, dude, why?
Yeah, it kind of gives us a bad rep. This morning waking up, seeing this message from Alan,
Yeah.
I was prepared, to start roasting, like not to be racist, but I was prepared to start roasting white people,
Come on,
like
man.
say, another white one, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I was ready to spit out facts, like facts,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden I look up and it says Asian man wearing all black, and I knew, man, he drank boba, he's
What
the type of guy that drank boba.
What's he gonna say?
I had a legitimate culture shock when I read he was Asian. I don't know why. I
Yeah,
just
actually.
figured. Yeah, he was. I
Yeah.
just figured Asians were beyond the sphere of that kind of activity, right? But I
Mhm.
guess it just goes to show culture isn't influenced by your race. It's about how you're brought up. And this guy was a
Exactly.
straight up white boy.
For sure, yeah, probably.
Probably ate bread. So
Dude,
rice.
it's fucking crazy. Like, it's like so hard to imagine. Like, you find out like it's your kid that like it's the one that did the shooting. You know?
Dude, that should
How would you feel?
Like,
How-
how do you live with that? Like, how do you wake up the next day and then like, oh, what do you do then?
I mean, realistically, I think as a parent, you feel that shame, even more than the person that did it. Like
Yeah.
the suspect obviously did it for a reason. In his
course.
head, it clicked. But the parents, but they take it really hard. Like the parents are like, "What did I do to deserve this?" And all that kind of pressure, all that pressure, like falls onto them.
Interesting enough, that's the sort of behavior they have in Japan, where a person's criminal activity directly reflects upon their parents and family, which is why Japanese culture has such low crime rates compared to here.
Yeah, because they don't want to like
Because they're raised up
have
that
the-
way,
have their image of their family like tarnished because of what they did.
Because here in North America, whatever criminal activity you do directly reflects upon you and has a consequence upon oneself. But in Japan, it's about the whole family, how people look down upon your family and not just you.
So that does that
Exactly.
do you think does that like that correlates to the Japan having a bigger
100%.
a bigger value in family, like they value family much more than they do here?
I think they
Does it
value
correlate to that?
shame.
They value they're more conscious about
No,
the
but
image of their family.
yeah, but what
Yeah,
I'm saying,
definitely about
you know,
shame and family. I think that's the big takeaway.
but what I say, like what I mean is if you're comparing the negative, and what about the positive? Like, do the Japanese families value family more than North Americans because of that shame?
Yeah,
Like, you
I think
understand what I'm
so.
trying to say?
I think it shows a lot how in North American culture you're expected to be independent and leave the nest, but in Japan
Hmm.
and Asian culture you're more expected to take care of your family, your elderly parents, rather than just flying off and living your own independent life.
Right. I mean, it's a different, it's a different culture entirely.
Yeah. I mean, which one are you guys more ingrained into, or which one do you more support?
What,
The
like family
notion,
or
no, the notion of taking care of your parents till their old age, or just living your own life independently.
I
Well,
don't know, that's hard.
I
It
always put
depends
I have a
on. Oh, you
go ahead,
you go
Alan.
ahead. No,
You
you go
sure?
ahead.
All
Yeah, go
right.
ahead.
Well,
Just
I'll
make
say my
that
point first.
already.
I'll say my point first. What I'm thinking is I always try to put myself in the position of the parent and tell myself, okay, if I was a parent, would I want to depend on my child, for the rest of my life? Like, am I that miserable that I need that? Or can I do it independently by saving up during, my younger years and maybe later on not have to depend on anyone?
Uh-huh.
How about you, Alan?
Well, maybe it's more about family, about being lonely and having that sense of familiarity.
No, but then you're just selfish, right? You don't want your son your sorry your
I feel like for most family, like they feel obligated to take care of their parents. You know what I mean?
for sure, yeah.
When they're an older age, but I believe it's like it depends on how they were brought up with those parents and like their relationship.
Yeah.
Like if there's like a strained relationship between the kid and the family and the parents, and like I feel like it's not their what's it called obligation to take care of them for the rest of their lives. Like they have, I feel like it's okay for them to have the option to leave the family when they get older and like just like not have to take care of their parents.
Hmm. Then again,
But yeah,
it's still
people
a
do.
personal
There's yeah, of course, there's an argument like, oh, it's your parents, like you have to do it.
still
See,
a
I
personal
hate that.
decision.
I hate that whole you gotta give yourself be selfless. I asked my friend this the other day. I asked him, well, if you want to move to a different country, a different place, and your parents are against it, what would you do? And he told me straight up, I would go where my heart follows because it's his life and he's
Mhm.
gonna do what he feels is best for him. Because
Right.
ultimately,
Yeah.
you only got one life. You gotta live the best you can.
But at the same time,
Amen.
you have to give back, I feel like you have to give back to your parents as much as they gave you, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, family is all about sacrifice as well. But you
Hmm.
can't sacrifice yourself all the time and every single time.
For sure, for sure. It's a give and take.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to put it. Give and take.
Yep. I mean, we think about the fact that people do say what I said a lot, like, "Oh, your parents gave you a lot, so you have to give back."
Yeah.
But at the same time, growing up, you also gave them joy, and we underestimate that amount of joy or all the things we give them as a kid, as a child.
Yeah. Hey, simple solution. Just don't have kids.
Hey man, say it again louder for those in the back.
I agree to disagree.
In what way?
Oh yeah.
I'm the kid in the back that stays silent to
No, you
that
know what the
statement.
kid you are? You're the kid
Oh
that
wait, is
goes.
that too soon? Is that too soon? I'm the kid in the
Oh.
back that stays silent to that statement.
No, the type of
That's
kid you are, to me, is the kid
Alan got
like
it.
when the class is over, everyone's leaving, right? You're like, oh, teacher, you forgot to collect the homework. That's
No,
who you
you
are.
idiot. If I was that kind of kid, I would be in the front.
Oh.
But
Ren,
anyways,
Ren's like that. Ren's like that nerdy like anime kid that like, you know, like when he fixes his glasses, like there's a shine on it.
Oh yeah, he does have like the middle
And then
finger
it's
only.
like, teacher,
One
you
middle
forgot
finger.
to assign. Teacher, you forgot to assign homework.
I love
I
homework.
think it's one of those kids that had, you know, like in the sleeve, long sleeve, there's like a hole, right, where you could put your thumb through. I think it's one of those kids that only wore that every day.
We're talking about that 2010 the trend, right? Like the
Yeah.
one where
Yo,
oh yeah,
let's-
I get
don't
it.
joke about those. Those were hot back then, all right?
Yeah, but people still do that shit with
those were dope.
coats, you know, winter coats, or when you go tubing or
Wait, that should actually be
skateboarding.
useful when it's cold out.
Yeah, because it actually covers your.
But you do
I
it
remember-
unironically indoors.
I remember there was like one kid in middle school that really wanted it.
Uh-huh.
I think he was like he sat next to me. We were talking. I was like, oh, dude, yeah, those jackets are pretty cool. Like, it looks like you're wearing gloves, but you're actually not. I was like, yeah, I know, it looks like it. So this guy, like, he literally took like an old hoodie and like cut holes himself, and it looked
Really?
so it looked so scuffed. Like the holes were like different sizes on each hand. Like, it was
man's trying to make a DIY Spider-Man
so
suit.
yeah, he was
Shit,
rocking
yeah.
it every day. It was good.
Mhm.
That's a man's man. I respect that.
I mean, yeah, respect the hustle, right?
Yeah, for sure.
This guy was what? You're in middle school, you said?
Yeah, we were in middle school.
Yeah, respect the hustle.
Hey, that guy got mad bitches from that alone.
Probably shut up.
He's
the
probably one of
floor,
those
too.
kids that hit on the teachers like, oh, miss, I could help you carry that stack of paper.
Yeah.
Smacked her ass, you know?
Huh?
That's a bit too soon for
Yeah, that guy's got potential. I know he did.
too soon in age.
This guy had the goal to cut his own hoodie and make that himself DIY. It's a man's man.
Y'all ever crush on your teachers? Random
Hell
question.
no.
No,
No?
bro.
Dude,
that's
all my teachers are
weird.
fat and old.
That's mad weird.
I had this contemporary world. It's called contemporary world. The class.
Uh-huh.
We were in 12th grade, senior year.
Uh-huh.
No, not senior year. Sorry, 2 years before senior year.
So, grade
junior?
10?
Sophomore,
So, what is it,
Sophomore.
grade 10? Like second year into
whatever.
high school,
We're
right?
not in Mid America. Alan would know better than us, but yeah, 2 years before senior year, and there used to be this class called Contemporary World where we speak about politics and the world state, the state of the world, like the news and all that stuff. Anyways, and she was pretty. She was like Vietnamese lady in her
Oh.
20s, just graduated from school, a little bit chubs, but she had nice features, and she was super nice to everyone.
Wait, did she
I
have
crushed-
big tits?
Yeah.
I think I know why you're dating Quinn now. She reminds you of your contemporary teacher.
Bro, not on stream. That's not safe for word.
You got busted. Moment
Bro,
I
this
heard
is
Vietnamese, big titties, like, oh, I think I know where this is going.
This is not YouTube certified.
Hey, Quinn, if you're listening, you already know this guy's got a type. You're his type.
I don't think she watches the VODs.
I don't think anyone does.
Oh yeah, she actually does. She's very interested in them. She says we're really interesting to listen to, and I
Yeah?
agree. Like we
Yeah,
have a
is that
lot of
right?
to
Oh,
say.
yeah?
Yeah.
She watches them. Is that right?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I believe you.
Wait, who's their favorite character?
Our favorite character is obviously Ren.
I don't
Who?
believe it.
Who?
I simply do not believe it.
But yeah,
Unbelievable.
very unfortunate about the shooting that happened in August, I believe.
Wait, I think we're moving past something that you should be talking more about. Talk more
What?
about your big titty Vietnamese teacher.
What the fuck?
I'm
Oh no, she was
interested.
just cute and nice. That's it. And then everyone crushed on her, and we even added her on Instagram.
Oh, tell me more. See now this is getting
Nice.
juicy.
Oh, but yeah, no, but that's it. That's all there is. I don't think anything happened with the teacher or no scandals at all because she's very, how to say, she's very nice,
Yeah.
but she's not interested in all of that scandalous stuff. She's very wholesome.
Did you ever try making a move?
No, we just talked to her as if she was a friend, and then that's it.
Did she allow
In
it?
groups, of course.
Wait,
She's young.
so you
She's
added her
almost
on
as young as
Instagram.
Mhm. After we graduated, we added her on Instagram.
Did she
Sure.
accept?
Of course.
Alright, what is it?
Um,
What the hell?
undisclosed information.
Come
I cannot go
on.
on. on
There
the
you go.
podcast.
I just see the resemblance that she has to Quinn. You know, just see how much she looks like your girl.
Next topic, please.
Sure, man. Sure. Look,
So what are your guys' best ways to keep yourselves warm on a cold winter day? I'm not looking at you Americans.
oh, that's easy.
What do you do? What's your technique?
So, you wear a hoodie first of all.
Okay.
Track pants.
Uh-huh.
Get your coffee.
You wear socks
Hat.
at all?
Yeah.
What if you're not into coffee? You drink hot water? That's
No,
that's just not
then
some hot
your
cocoa.
winter's over. If you're not into coffee, then you can't stay hot. You're done.
the easiest way, to be honest, though, is to put your arms in, like you shove them into your armpit.
Dude, don't be gay.
What?
You know what you do? What you really do is put it on your fucking thighs, beside your balls and nutsack.
Oh
Mine
yeah,
is
yeah,
super
like inside
hot.
the pants, though, right?
Yeah, like within the
Yeah.
the seam of your
But not to
leg
touch your
balls.
dick, or else it's gonna be like super cold, right?
yeah, like the ball, like right underneath the balls. That's where it's hottest, right? Like the hot spot.
Mm-hmm.
That's the furnace.
It's
right
a hot
there.
spring, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
where you stay nice and warm.
Alan has never had that. I'm sure.
Alan, this guy lives
Yeah.
off it.
You have to come to Canada one day, Alan. Witness the real cold.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, how
Cold of
often
Viking.
do you get snow in California?
I mean, there's some spaces in California. where
Y'all
they get
got
snow, right?
winter, you got summer all day.
Eh,
Yosemite has a
how-
lot of
How often, eh?
Yay.
Yeah, never.
NorCal,
Never.
and they even have to make fake snow up in those mountains
Yeah.
where they can ski and all that stuff.
Sometimes, yeah.
It's
If
very
there's
special.
like if there's not enough snowfall up there, then I think they make fake ones.
And then I know Yosemite has natural snow.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Besides that, there's no natural snowfall for most of Cali.
Yeah, you need to come over here and
Yeah,
enjoy
come over, dude.
enjoy another like experience another climate. You know.
Yeah, come over, dude.
Yeah.
We could have a Google Doc together if you want.
Google.
Google Docs, eh?
Hey, real question for you guys. What's the red flag for you guys
For what?
when it comes
Like,
to a
didn't
girl?
go cheating,
A red flag.
like when she's like
What?
A
What?
red
Red
flag,
flag,
that's
dude.
what-
Cheating is like straight up done. Unless you're a cuck.
red flag.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Like some behavior or some typical action or whatever that you would see and be like, oh, that's not good. Probably should break up, you know, like it's like a warning sign to you. Straight up, this girl is not right.
I don't know, when
for
she
you.
doesn't understand our jokes. You know, that's kind of
Oh, it's the humor for you?
yeah, for sure. Because I say a joke, and then if some person doesn't get it, it's like she just says haha, but she doesn't get the joke. You know, and she doesn't joke back. It's like it's kind of dry, and you're like speaking to a wall.
How about you, Alan?
I think the same goes with Ryan. Like, yeah, they definitely should have like a sense of humor.
Really?
Because I've dated some girls that are like, you know, my sense of humor is kind of like crude and like kind of dark sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's pretty bad. Like, I just make fun of shit that I should not be making fun of.
Mm-hmm.
And there a lot of times they're like, "Why'd you say that?" And then sometimes they just don't laugh or don't say anything. I was like, "Okay, all right."
I think
All
red
right.
flags for me
Mhm.
are definitely being not being punctual.
Oh, being late all the time.
Being even late once.
Yeah,
Once
fucking-
only?
Even
once.
once, I'd be like, wow, this girl, what is going on?
No, like a minute late. What you talking about?
No,
Late?
like, look at us. Yeah, even a minute late, you know?
No way.
What? You're crazy.
I wouldn't hold it to my heart if it's a minute late, but say it's like 5-10 minutes. That kind of stuff, right? All I'm
That's
saying
a red
is
flag for you.
be punctual.
You're very specific on your red flag.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what red flags are.
I mean, our red flag was pretty vague.
Respectable.
You're just a humor.
I mean, you made a point, right? If she doesn't get your joke, she's done. She's out.
Dude, if a
Like,
girl's
she
on
can
her
be-
phone all the time, fucking.
Oh, yeah,
cut.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're cut. You're cut.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
absolutely
You're on a
cut.
date. You're on a date, and then you're
Fucking
she's-
annoying. Like this bitch, I take her out on a nice ass dinner,
Mm-hmm.
It's just fucking scrolling through Instagram. Like, hello?
For other
Ooh,
guys, eh?
I turned
Ooh.
off my phone. And you watch me turn on my phone. I'm trying to have a convo with you.
That's
And she's
fucked.
scrolling through Instagram. Like, chill, girl.
She gotta do her dailies.
Oh, yeah. Scrolling through her
Bruh.
Instagram feed.
Yeah.
Fucking joke.
But that's that's a definite red flag. Like she's no, it's probably like you feel like she's not interested, you know?
Yeah.
Doesn't pay attention to you.
I think the biggest bullshit is like when they say I'm still interested and like they pretend they're listening. They're like, yeah, while on their phone.
Yeah, that's fucking joke.
That's where you
You're
disrespect.
definitely not interested. And you're definitely not listening if you're on your
You
phone.
know what you do, Alan? Next time, like say you take a girl on a date and then
You
she's
knock
on
her
her
fucking
phone.
phone out of her
No,
hands.
here's what you do. If she does that to you, where she's on her phone talking to you, you're like, "Excuse me for a second." You say you're gonna go washroom, then you just step out and you leave. You go home,
I was not expecting that.
and then she messages you, right? And she's like,
Uh-huh.
taking a shit." Just hit her with the BRB, taking a poo.
I was gonna say, I thought you were gonna say like, just take her phone away and be like, if you want your phone, if you want your phone back, you gotta give me a smooch.
Ooh, I don't know.
I
If
literally
that's
thought,
smooth
I
or
literally
not.
thought that you were gonna go that way, but you didn't.
He's trying to keep it PG for
Look,
the
man.
podcast.
If I suggested that, I think someone would take that advice because I would. That sounded pretty good. That sounded pretty believable. If you want your phone, you
Typical
gotta give the sir the smooch.
Yeah, you gotta give me a nice smooch.
Pucker up.
Yeah, a girl has to be 100% attentive to you and your needs during
Well,
your
obviously
date.
not 100, but I think there has to be some level of
I mean,
respect.
At least in the first few dates, right? Alan's probably talking about like one of those first dates with someone.
I think
Mhm.
75% of the time has to be attention focused
Okay.
on you. The other 25%, sure, check her phone or whatever. I know you're nervous, right? It may be a reflex.
No, nervous, you could look away, and then that would demonstrate more attention.
I understand like checking your phone once in a while, like pulling it out of your pocket once in a while, right? But like they're keeping it on the table, like right next to the food, like swiping as they're eating. Like no.
Yeah, she's not home.
Like if you're close to each other, then maybe there's a different
Oh,
story,
for
right?
sure.
We're
When
talking
you're
about, like,
comfortable.
a year, 2 years together. Yeah, yeah.
Nah,
for sure.
it shouldn't even matter if they're close or not. Like if you're on a date, you should like at least be respectful and like not be on your phone.
What if it's like it's not. We're not talking about like just date. We're talking about like casual eating out together.
Oh, even then, like I guess it's okay to have your phone out sometimes.
Okay, think of your longest relationship and think would it bother you if she did that?
Honestly, no. It wouldn't
Yeah,
bother
exactly.
me.
It's different, right? When you're comfy or not comfy, the red flags are different.
I think it would bother me if I was trying to have a conversation and they were on their phone talking to me as if they were listening while on their phone. Then it would bother me.
Yeah, like lie about listening to you.
No, just having like a background conversation where one thing goes right through their ear and goes right out.
Like, are you listening? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
like
what did I
that.
say earlier?
Ooh.
Yeah.
You sure you want to
Check
put a
my
girl
ear.
through a bullshit test? Yeah,
Yeah,
quote
of
quote
course.
me what I fucking said to
If
you
you said-
3 minutes ago. Word for
If you
word,
said
bitch.
if you said
that?
if you said it was a red flag for you, then why not? You know, like it's not a test. She's being disrespectful. You're just making sure that she is, and then if
Yeah,
she is, then
I
you
feel
drop her.
like no guy would ever take that risk. The amount of balls a person has to have to put a girl through a test. Like that, it's just like, oh, were you even listening? And they're like, yeah. And then you say, okay, well then recite what I said to you, word for
No,
word.
But yeah,
Yes.
obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's something that you do when you're more comfortable, for sure. Yeah, not like on a first date. Yeah.
I think if you
I
say
see
it
what you're talking
jokingly,
about.
I get it. But if you say it like all snarky, like,
Dude, I've been in relationships where like they've
Or-
definitely asked me that at least once,
that's not.
and I
good.
don't know what they said, but I wasn't even on my phone. I just spaced out.
You're like, uh huh.
Alright, I'm gonna flex
Yeah.
on you guys real quick. I was in New York, right?
Yeah.
Me and Quinn, and we're watching this movie called Good Boys. Really good movie. You guys should watch it. And we're at the movie theater, and I was like concentrated on the movie, and then Quinn would like kiss me and stuff, and then like hold my hand and shit,
Quinn, you
And
sly
looked at
dog,
me.
you.
and she would look at me, right?
Yeah.
But I would look at the movie. Sometimes I would look back and kiss her back and all that stuff, but like I was more concentrated on the movie. Wait, let me remember what I was going with
I
this.
think I did the same shit with a girl I was dating too. That's just
Really?
yeah, we were together for like.
But we were there for the movie though. That's what I'm.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude,
Wait, I don't even know where I was going with this.
when you're
Hold
on a
up.
date with the girl at the movies, you will if you focus on the movie and not on the girl or the date, you're fucked.
Exactly, dude. I remember I took this girl. I was dating her for like a couple months, I think.
Yeah.
And we went to go watch a movie, right? It's like nothing special, right? It's just casual. And I remember I think it was like, fuck, I don't remember what it was, but like, yeah, we were watching the movie and then she wanted to do some stuff, right? Like she was like touching my arm and shit, touching my leg, trying to like try to kiss me, right? And
Yeah.
she goes in for a kiss. I remember what I did specifically. I remember I turned towards her and I pushed her face away from me. And then I was like, shh, I'm watching. And she got so mad.
You shushed her, dude.
Yeah. It's so funny though.
Uh,
So funny. But
that's
she
good.
did not talk to me the rest of the night.
That's
Dude,
really
we're-
good. That's really
how
good.
was the movie? How was the movie? Let me just ask you how
That's
the movie
Chad
was.
move.
That was a good time. Great
How
movie.
was the movie, my guy?
Yeah. It's pretty good. I don't remember what it was, but I remember watching it.
Then it
Oh,
was
yeah.
worth it.
I remember where I was going with this then.
Yeah.
So at the end, I was like, "Are you even watching the movie?" Like during the movie, I was like, "Are you even watching the movie?" And she's like, "Yeah, of course I'm watching." And then I told her, "So what was it about?" And I was dead serious, you know. And it was maybe what it was like since we're in a long distance relationship, this would be our second date,
Uh-huh.
okay? Or third date, whatever. I don't remember the specifics. So second date or third date. So even though we've like dated for a month prior to, so I guess in that sense, like I was pretty rude. I was the red. I mean, I guess that was your red flag, right?
Mhm.
But I didn't really mind. I was just kidding with her, but I tested her anyway. Yeah, that was odd flex.
I
Odd
respect
flex.
that, man. You know why?
What?
Because you paid good movie to watch a movie.
You what?
You
Paid good
paid good
money?
movie? You paid good movie, like $20, right?
You paid good movie to watch a movie?
Sorry, you paid good money to watch a movie.
Oh my, you're
I
goofy,
corrected this guy and he
bro.
still said it.
I'm sorry, I was on my phone.
Yeah,
Nice, you're
it's
cut.
actually expensive. If anyone on the podcast, if anyone listening to this podcast, sorry, wants to go watch a good ass movie MC in New York, it's actually like reclining chairs, surround sound.
Hey, guess what?
60
I think I found out what character I am. The retard.
whatever.
The autistic guy. that
I
messes
said
up his
that
words.
that's what I was earlier. Did
No,
you even
you're the
listen to me?
goofy
What did I
guy.
say in the last 3 minutes?
Word for word?
No.
Can I paraphrase
it.
it?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, you said you were the red flag.
Yeah, I was. She was the red flag, but I was also red flagging by testing her.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
red flag for trying to kiss you at the movies. How the fuck dare she? You hear that,
No,
Colin? How
she
dare
was
you?
red. She was red flag by not concentrating on what we were supposed to be there for. You know.
I know,
Just
that's
how-
what I'm saying. How dare she not concentrate on you? It's not about the person you're with, it's about the location. Got it, Quinn?
Man, you don't get it, bro. I didn't mind it. It was nice. Watch a movie, you know. It costs us $16 each.
Yeah, that's pretty expensive.
Yeah. It was fun.
What do you think you could have done better? Would you have done the same thing the next time you go to the movies, or would you have been more
Oh, the movies
flirtatious?
or all in all.
No, next time you went to the movie with her. Next time you go to the
Yeah,
movie.
definitely next time that we go to a movie,
Yeah.
if we actually go out and pay, I would do the same thing.
I honestly respect that. I like the
Yeah.
honesty here.
But like, I mean, you're asking me to go out to watch a movie
Mhm.
instead of, you know, just staying home and Netflixing it or streaming it, you know, illegally. And you expect me to not watch the movie and not concentrate on that.
I don't think streaming on Netflix is illegal, my guy.
No, I said or Netflix or streaming it illegally.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think when you're on like the first date or whatever, when you
Uh-huh.
Netflix and chill, it cheapens the
Uh-huh.
experience.
Yeah, right.
Maybe
But
for the girl.
I'm talking about when it's more comfortable in the relationship. When money isn't a thing anymore, a
No,
factor.
like say you go to the movies, right?
hmm
You have a problem, but she didn't. Say you go home instead of the movie, she went home to your Airbnb and you watched Netflix and you guys fooled around. Maybe she would have said, maybe not. Maybe it'll feel a little more cheap. I'm just saying that could be the nuance here. Where it's a
So you
reflection.
think a girl's hornier when she goes to the movie and it's expensive taste?
No, definitely not. I'm just saying the first date, the first time you feel or she feels is best to be more flirtatious and more physical. When you make it sound cheap and make it
Mhm.
sound what it is, like Netflix and chill, then it becomes more of a reflection, maybe for her, that she's cheapening herself by doing that to you.
Right.
I'm just saying that's why I'm thinking. Why
Maybe
she
also
chose
that if it's on a first date,
Yeah.
maybe she sees you as someone. It reflects on you too, like as someone that doesn't spend money to try to gain something that you should deserve by putting in more effort. Maybe that's what it is.
Man,
It goes two ways.
I feel like being frugal is good, but it's so bad because it reflects poorly on you.
Right, right.
Because having good decisions, man, don't even get me started.
No, they're definitely right when they say that women are like investments, and you start out spending a lot of money.
Yeah, I think on average per date, when you were in high school, maybe it was like $20.
hmm
Because, a meal was like, what, $10 maybe?
Right.
But now it's more like $60,
Whoa.
where it's $20 for food,
hmm
and the rest could be other things. Not too sure, but it could be a different activity. But it ranges within $60 or so.
That's expensive. How about you, Alan? How much do you spend on an average on a date?
Uh, I don't know. It just depends on what we do. Like, there's no like. I don't set like a budget or anything.
Say it was a Sunday afternoon.
Right after church? That's kind of
No
Sure.
church.
that's gonna be a wholesome day.
This guy just assumed right after church.
That's gotta be a wholesome day. This just estimate how much do you spend on a date?
I don't know.
Free.
I don't know. I think most of the time, like most of the dates I've been on, like they've for some reason like they all turned out to be like all day dates. for some
Yeah,
reason.
I think that's what the best type of dates are.
How expensive
Yeah.
is that?
I don't know. It's like since I feel like since I like pay for mostly everything.
hmm
I think it's like I pay for like lunch, dinner, and like
Right.
desserts and drinks and shit.
Shit.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, that shit adds up. So I don't know.
That's probably like $80, huh?
Probably.
Because you're paying for yourself as well.
Yeah.
Wait, so you're talking about all day dates too, then? For $60?
What is all day to you? Like how long does it have to be?
I mean,
Like
let's see.
from like 12 to like.
That's all day?
8.
Oh yeah, okay. That's
12
reasonable.
to 8? Maybe like. Yeah, I think 60 to 70 is a good area.
Really?
Okay. All right.
You know, every time I went on a date with Quinn, it's
Yeah.
always well, it doesn't, you don't have to do the same activities, but like some activities you don't even need to spend any money, like walk
Yeah.
park
Yeah.
or like I know a lot of people in Cali, what they do is they climb um they climb mountains. The
Hiking?
whatever.
Hiking.
The hiking, there you go. Sorry, my bad.
Mountain
Hiking.
climbing? Raw on the mountain? Come on, dude.
Right. So hiking is a nice activity. Walking in the park is a nice activity. Uh, Going around scenery, I guess, is a
Yeah,
nice
I think
activity.
most days usually revolve around a drink and just sitting down and talking, or walking and talking.
Hmm. And that's pretty inexpensive, to be honest, unless you like go really hard on the with the alcohol or.
No, you know what I noticed? Girls don't eat a lot,
Oh yeah,
so they don't order much. That's a good thing.
right. At least.
Unless you date a girl that can actually eat, then you're in for some trouble, man. That's gonna
Then
hit
you're in
you
some
right in the
trouble, yeah.
wallet. You're
But
gonna
I
be
mean,
wondering what is going on.
but like we said, like in the last podcast, right? Referring back to it, we always try to go for the food, for the type of food that you can talk, uh, you know, where you can talk with the other person, you know. It's much easier, like pho or ramen or
I
not
think
anything
I
that
think
that's
for dinner, I don't know, man. Like pho, ramen for dinner, they could work, but ramen's expensive too. You might as well go for a different experience. Go for sushi. I think sushi
uh,
dinners are like really nice just to be on a date with.
anyways, when I think about it though, there's not much, you know, food that is that you can't talk to, right? Like it's
Can I just say, if you're listening there, viewer, guy, a date, you should take a girl on a Subway. Get yourself a Subway,
no,
foot long. Ask them to cut it up in 6 different ways. Oof,
no.
you got yourself a full fucking meal right there. Finger food, then you can hit her up and be like, hey, you want some drinks? Hit her with a free refill. 30 different types of
Shit.
drinks. They got a
Sometimes
washroom, they got
sometimes
Wi
the
Fi.
no, sometimes the quantity is not quality. Doesn't hit the girl the same way as if you brought her.
Yeah, but those are the type of
Abundance.
girls you don't want to be with.
No, but it doesn't need to be expensive. You know, it doesn't need to be top sirloin, fucking
Yeah.
triple A, 5 A's.
Look, if a
Grade
girl's not
A.
happy with McDonald's, Subway, the cheap stuff, that's just casual dining.
At first, we are always talking
Even
at
first, even first,
You even
first,
said it
second,
yourself
third,
earlier.
fourth, fifth
You
does
don't want
not
her.
matter.
You don't want her to feel like she's cheapening herself.
That's different.
How?
Cause Netflix and chill are tangible with just fucking around. Literally, that's what it means, alright?
Right.
McDonald's and
buy-
chill, you never hear that. What are you gonna do? Go to the washroom or go to the fucking kiddie pool or kiddie
Okay, then
playground?
Okay, compare Subways to, I don't know, an actual Italian restaurant. It doesn't
Hey.
need to be expensive.
You know what? Subway is a high class fast food chain, alright?
Oh, yeah?
It has a branding that's synonymous of fresh, alright? Eat fresh. You ever
Mhm.
hear that? McDonald's is like, hey, you want some McDonald's pig? Here, have some fucking burgers.
Pig. You know, it's funny because I see teens these days, what they do, it goes even further than, just Subways. Their dates are usually revolved around the mall, and they eat like that mall court food.
Oh, yeah,
Like, yeah, it's funny, like that Manchu wok, that Chinese food. It's funny. It's very funny.
I think that's like the worst part of being in high school or having no money, whatever. 'Cause you're like
Right.
stuck to like 3 areas: the mall, the movie. What else is
The
there?
the house, I guess.
I don't.
The library.
Hmm.
If you don't have food, you don't have money for food, go to your friend's house. Maybe their parents will cook for you.
Dude, that's just
Um,
so sad. It's like, hey, I know you didn't invite me, but do you mind if I come over and bring my girl over and can you cook us food?
Girl.
Like you go over and hope that they invite you to dinner. Like, oh, you want to stay for dinner?
That's so sad. It's like, hey, you brought a guest over? All right, come right in. Bring a table over. Bring a chair over for the girl. Did you guys hear? Subway has a new sub, deluxe pizza sub. They put sauce on top and cheese and melt it. They toast
Wow.
it after.
Sounds just like the meatball marinara, except with cheese.
And sauce on top. Top of the bread, man. On the top bun.
You could put the sauce on the top of the bread. Just yeah.
Yeah, but it's weird if you ask them. It's like, hey, do you mind spreading the sauce on the top and layering the cheese
know
on
what?
top again?
You know what? You know what? You know what? Who cares? Subway sucks.
Amen. Preach.
Come on, you guys don't like sandwiches? Come on.
I do
It
like
looks
sandwiches,
cheap.
just-
So
just
filling
that
and
they're just not good.
Then what do you like more?
Man
Subway,
said,
Mr.
I
Sub?
do like sandwiches, but they're not good.
You know what? This
That
guy
word
only eats his
Subway's
own
not good.
Subway. The only sandwich he eats is the one he makes.
True.
Hey, Alan, do you mind speaking up a little bit?
Huh?
You're a tapper mic, dude.
Hello?
Yeah, that's better.
Better.
Nice, dude. Just cut
Yeah.
that out.
You were a little quiet before.
Clip it.
Just cut that out.
I'll see, man. I'm just gonna post it raw, actually. Just put that shit right up there.
What are we on the timer, Dan? How are we?
We're 40 minutes in, actually, just now.
Jesus Christ. Alright, I guess it's a wrap?
Let's go through one more discussion, one more topic.
Okay.
Just one that I have in my arsenal here.
He's pulling out his cue cards.
Yeah, I'm going through my cue card right now. Listen. Wait, cover for me while I look.
Yeah, well, I'd like to take this time to offer my condolences to the families of the affected victims of the school shooting, whether it be the deaths, the injured, the traumatized. Because I know one of my friends or one of my acquaintances down in Florida. He lived a school shooting, and even though he wasn't a victim, he has PTSD so severe that he can't even play FPS games anymore. It's very, very unfortunate. Very.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
So we got a question here from little Ricky here. Little Ricky
Hey, Ricky.
asks, "Hey guys, so I've been dating this girl for 3 months now, and things are great, except I think I'm falling in love with her best friend. What should I do?"
I mean, I think that's a dead end for you. Like, say you do break up with the girl.
Whoa, don't break up, little Ricky,
No,
Ricky.
I'm
Listen
just saying,
up.
I'm just saying.
You go for the only reasonable answer here, the harem route. Go for both of them. Get that threesome going.
I don't
believe
think
in
it'll
you.
work, but in the case where it doesn't work, like even if you break up with the person and try to get with the other person by being that respectful, if they are very close friends, there's absolutely no way that you get any girl unless maybe while dating the first girl you'd make a Google Doc or something and maybe try to converse with her best friend through that Google Doc. Maybe you'll have a chance, but otherwise, man, I don't see any way out here.
That's a solid advice, actually. But I still
Move
say
on
go
from
for the
that.
harem route, Get that double going. Get that triple kill. Hit on
My
her mom
advice,
as well.
little Ricky, don't listen to this little man. If you want to be big Ricky, what you do is you drop that second girl. You
Just
forget
drop 'em
about
both,
her.
Honestly, just drop them both.
Why? Why would you drop the first one?
Alan, what's
Women
your
ain't
advice for little Ricky here?
Women ain't shit.
That is true.
Oh my god,
You're right.
he's wrong.
You know how all the women say men ain't shit.
Yeah.
Women ain't shit either.
Yeah,
You don't
you
have
hear
to
that,
stoop
woman?
down.
You heard
Everyone
that,
should stay away
woman?
Everyone should stay away from each other.
Alan Chow from California says, "You ain't shit." Not me, though. I don't agree with that. I think you're beautiful and that you are the
Let's
shit.
wrap it up with the shout outs.
Alright.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you liked it like a motherfucker, Ren.
Huh?
You were like,
My bad. I was saying let's just wrap this up and let's plug in our Instagrams. So Alan,
Follow me on Twitter at Alan Chow. 2 N's, 2 W's.
his IG, the same handle.
Oh yeah.
How about you, Dan?
Follow me on Sugoi Ren. Is that your Instagram?
No, do not follow me.
Oh
Do
yeah,
not
follow
look
me
fake.
on Instagram, Sugoi Boy. Is that
Boy.
your Instagram? Oh, sorry, it's Ren.Sugoi. There we go. REN period
No, do not follow
SUGOI.
me. I am taking. How about you, then?
That was it. Okay, now let's wrap it up. All right, thank you guys for listening. This has been the podcast by the Rice Guys, and have a rice day.
See you.
You guys gotta do it too before I end this. Say have a rice day.
Have a
Let it
rice day.
catch on.
Later.
You know what? Fuck you too, viewers.